South Africa enumjolo. Hey. If there are two film genres that are guaranteed to be dropping films and television shows, just know that one will be crime and the other one will be romance, aka mjolo. There is a plethora of romance movies that come out of South Africa, eh? Like, there's so many. It feels like every year about 20 be dropping on Showmax, on Netflix, Mzansi Magic, eVod, ETV, wherever. You just know that there's going to be some love story popping out of somewhere. From Happiness is a 4-letter word, to Forever Yena, to a Soweto love story, to Extra Perfectie. Yeah, that's right. I'm including Afrikaans movies too, hey? To Welcome to the Family, to the Mjolo movies. Y'all know that they made, I'm sure y'all know that they made a series of Mjolo movies. They released 4 Mjolo movies in a span of less than 2 years. That's actually low-key impressive. I gotta give that to them. I gotta remember White Wedding. Hey, this is an old school classic. I think we had this on cassette. Now, White Wedding, I enjoyed this movie. And let me even rewatch it before I carry on with this video.
2,000 years later.
Now, I'm not really much of a big romance guy myself, but I do have a big sister and I do have a woman, a significant other. So at the end of the day, these are gonna come my way whether I like it or not. And I'm just playing. There are actually some romance movies that I did enjoy that, stuck with me. Plus, it's the month of love, So let us go through the Mjolo Chronicles. And I want to be going through one that I feel like really did stand out in this oversaturated field of rom-coms, that being Seriously Single. In the past few years, there have been a few romance movies that have stood out by introducing some peculiar plot lines. It doesn't follow these tropes and whatnot. I'll get into the tropes now, and I just want to list some of the movies first. Some of these movies being like Lobola Man. Lobola Man was a movie that had a great premise, a great idea, but I'm sorry, the execution didn't do it for me. I feel like it had a brilliant premise that fell flat in J. Another one being Piano Love. Piano Love pissed me off. One day I'm gonna make a whole video ranting about Piano Love. We'll get to Piano Love. Another one being this Afrikaans movie called Extra Perfectie. I know a lot of y'all haven't seen it, so I'm gonna just list y'all the plot. Essentially, a guy falls for this woman and then decides to move in with her, or they move in together. And then after moving in together, he finds out that she is still friends with all her exes, like all of them. That's insane. So yeah, that's some movies that, like I said, I've been trying different plots in INJ. I love Seriously Single. I wholeheartedly enjoyed this movie. This movie was something, I guess you can say something new. It did not follow the usual unnecessary cliche rom-com tropes. None of those, walking down the hall and then we lock eyes and then slow motion because I found the love of my life, or we bump into each other in the hallway, I drop my books, I helped you pick up your books, our fingers touch. None of that. None of that nonsense. No love triangles, no enemies to lovers. You were my rival here, or you're working for the opposite company or the rival family, now we end up falling in love. None of that nonsense. Seriously Single follows 2 best friends living it up in the city of Joburg. One is Dineo, a hopeless romantic who just so badly wants to find the one, fall in love, get married. And then her best friend Noni. Noni is just living her best life, man. She doesn't care about Mjolo, Shem. Partying it up, living her best life. Mjolo, Shem. Nix. You cannot tell her. She just wants to live her best life. This girl, I don't want to lie. Just from those descriptions, I talked about Dineo and Noni. Already, I'm liking this movie. We've got 2 main characters who are best friends with completely conflicting ideologies. Dineo tries so hard to find the love. She'll date a guy for 2 weeks, for 2 days in fact, and be ready to marry them. Noni, she does not care for Mjolo. She wants none of it, eh? She wants none of it. But as we go through this movie, we see that a lot of stuff happens where they both like self-reflect and realize, I should try and let me not get ahead of myself just yet. We start this movie off with Dineo. Look at her, all cheery, all lovey-dovey smiles. It's Valentine's Day, in a good mood. Jiggy jiggy. She's getting dumped. Okay, first of all, who's out here dumping someone and sending all their belongings to their workplace? Like, yo, that is insane. That is... Yo, Dineo, I'm sorry. No one deserves that, hey? Fast forward a little bit, we're now joining Noni at her company staff work function. It's going down. It's getting lit. And I love how she even asks who is the colleague and who's not the colleague before they engage, just to avoid that HR drama. Now she's out here trying to console her friend who just got dumped. Meanwhile, Dineo is out here stalking the ex on the socials. My sister Dineo, Shem, please let it go. While Dineo was losing her absolute shit in her car, going crazy over the ex-boyfriend, like, my sister, let it go. Ngiyacela, Shem. Next door, a random gent is out here watching her going all lunatic, and is like, my sister looks like she needs a drink. Wait, hold up. Is that Bohang? Is that Bohang Moeko? Bohang, my guy. I need to see you do something else, my G. I can't just be seeing you in these romance shows. I just watched you now in How to Ruin Love, my guy. I need you to mix it up, my G. I need to see you play, I don't know, a cop, a businessman, a soldier. Okay, I just saw you now in Love, Law, and Betrayal, where you do play like an attorney. And as I'm editing my YouTube video, I'm busy ranting about Bohang and how I'm like busy seeing him in romance shows. Why not you are just in these romance things? I need to see you do something different. So I thought, let me actually look him up before I'm out here talking shit. And as I'm browsing through, I'm like, hey, my guy's actually got a pretty extensive resume, eh? As I'm browsing his IMDb, I'm like, wait a minute, he did all of this? Video game? He voiced a character in a video game? Checking here at his IMDb, I'm like, okay, let me see what's this. What is this out here? Hey, he played a doctor.
From the West, Congo? Sir, can you hear me? If you carry on with this funny guy act, I won't hesitate to cut off every single finger and send it to your family. If you think I'm bluffing, carry on and I'll show you who the fuck I really am.
Damn, okay, bro. Kanye Mans was out here moving. What are these shows or movies, bro? Where are these scenes from? He was out here being a boxer. Where are these scenes from? Hey, okay, look at the boy. Look, Bohang, my guy. I apologize, big boss. I was not familiar with your game. It's the next day now. Girl is all lovey-dovey, all happy. I get that, Dineo, but like, you just had a one-night stand with this gent. You just met him the night before. Now you're taking pictures with him while he's asleep. Like, Dineo, no. My sister, please. This woman's gonna give me a stroke. Anyways, Dineo and Lunga have this on again, off again. Actually, I'm not gonna say on again, off again thing. They do hook up. They do sort of live together for a bit. But that's mostly because Dineo was like forcing a full relationship like from the jump. Like, they're already living together. But anyways, Lunga disappears every now and then without having clear stories. So Dineo does what she does best and stalks. This woman works harder than the FBI, I swear. Anyways, while stalking him, he finds that he's at a hotel somewhere. Girl goes there, finds the room he's in, and then guess what? Brothers is having a bachelor party. You'd think after finding out that this guy is getting married, that he's engaged, that she'd be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna walk away now. Nope, she is just so obsessed that she goes and tracks down who this man is getting married to, finds her on Facebook, adds her, so they can track her, so she can track her, and then meet. Yo, Dineo, bruh. If I was Dineo's brother, you can't be a person like Dineo and have me for a sibling. I can tell you that right now. Let me not forget about Noni. Noni is also a big part of this movie. It feels like I haven't been talking about her. It's because there's no real drama on her side. She's just closed off her heart to finding love. She doesn't want dating. She doesn't want relationships. She hooked up with this one guy, Max, and Max is just smitten with this woman. Max wants Noni. He's trying his best to get her attention, to get her to just come hang out with him again. I wish you all the best, Max. Manja, since Dineo feels like she hasn't already put herself through enough torture, through enough pain, she decides, let me actually go to the wedding and watch this guy get married. First of all, how did she find out when and where this venue was? This is elite criminal levels of stalking. And for what? And for what? Dineo, But all jokes aside, I do feel bad for Dineo. I mean, this must be really painful. This must be really, really heartbreaking. Njolo the pandemic. There's this lovely scene in the movie which goes back to why I rate this movie as one of the best rom-coms. There's this nice scene where they're having a discussion about how she should be willing to do things regardless of whether she's doing it alone, she's doing it single or whatnot. Dineo was like, I've never been on a game drive. Noni's like, no, you should go. It's like, how? I must go by myself? Like, yeah. Don't always wait on people to do things that you want to do. Go out there, take a solo trip, go bungee jumping, do all of that. I'm someone who would do that. I'm someone who will go to the cinemas by themselves, bungee jumping by themselves. I'll go ice skating. Don't always wait on people, especially group chats with trips planned. I think that's why I just took that motivation of like, you know what, I'm going on this trip regardless. I'm still going. So now Dineo's got a whole new outlook on life. She's gonna try get back into the dating game. She's going on dating apps. And then while doing all of that, she's having a bunch of funny dates and hey, she's not happy. Meanwhile, Noni has finally started going out on dates with Max. She's finally feeling that love, she's feeling a connection with Uchital. I mean, he's out here doing the things. Noni's finally allowing herself to feel loved, to feel affection, and it's cute. There's these cute date scenes that are busy happening. Man, I'm happy for Noni. Dineo is distraught that she's not finding love again. Noni finds her all teary-eyed. It leads to honestly one of the best scenes in this movie, which is also another reason for why I rate this as one of the best rom-coms out there. Dineo is now finally putting her life back together. She's moving on, she's accepting her singleness, she's focusing at work. Like, girl is finally coming together. She's at peace now. Just as Dineo is finally at peace in her life, guess who comes crawling back into her life?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the f***? Get your ass on.
This man Lunga really comes back on some, hey, me and the wife, whatever her name is, we don't really work out. You are the one that's for me, Dineo. You are the one I love. You are the one I should be, blah, blah, blah. And of course, Dineo folds. Guys, the drive to find love. Sometimes the Lulu really is the Sululu. Maybe that's the case, eh? Dineo and Lunga are back together, they back to jolling, back to dating. You can notice on Dineo that it's not the same as the first time when they were jolling. She's not all happy-chappy like she was the first time. Fast forward, I'm skipping a lot of stuff right now, so fast forward a lot. Lunga pops the question, and after all that we went through with this movie, how Dineo wants love, she wants the one, you're now asking yourself, is she gonna say yes to this? And to that I say, Dineo went through too much character development to not finally see the painting on the wall. Dineo finally comes to the realization about her obsession with finding love, her fear of being alone, and that it's okay. It's okay to be alone, it's okay to be single. She finally lets go and finally moves on. This was a roller coaster of a movie. We've reached the end of the movie. But Max and Noni are perfectly in love. Noni's in love. She's infatuated. It's very cute. There was some drama that also happened over there, but I'm not gonna give too much of this movie away. Go watch the movie, guys. Go watch the movie. To tie things nicely in a neat bow, my final reason of why I rate this as one of the best romance movies, it did not force a happily ever after couple scene with Dineo. I've watched some romance movies where in the end the one guy stops her at the airport and then they go in love and everything, and I'm like, okay, but they didn't have to get back together. There was too much drama in this relationship. Just go your separate ways. And this movie did that. The movie literally ends with Dineo by herself, being single. It did not force this happily ever after of her and the right man. Any man, regardless of if it was Lunga or anyone else. The movie could have introduced a whole other character. They like to do that in those movies. Like, no, it literally ends with her. She goes on a game drive by herself. And Dineo, my sister, I'm glad that you got this peaceful, happy ending. It's nice seeing you happy. It's nice seeing you calm. It's nice seeing you smile. And it ends on a nice sunset. Man, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. And to that, I applaud you, Seriously Single. Good movie. Thank you for watching my video. Seriously Single, this was a random rom-com movie that I never thought I would do this on my channel. My channel is still fairly new, fairly young. I thought I'd mostly be talking about dramas and actions, but hey, it is also the month of love, so I appreciate the love. I appreciate the views. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, till next time, bye, Scorpion Joya. And also, Dineo, I consider applying to the Hawks, to the FBI or something, cause those tracking skills of yours,